Is it working? I hear the game. I think I'm in the right account. The TV might be very loud. Okay, you might also be wondering, what is this dummy talking about? Well, my computer kind of pooped the bed, so I'm streaming off my laptop. So I'm gonna see if it's working. I mean, I have the part 2 to fix the computer. I'm just being lazy. I'll do it tomorrow when I come back from work. Everything seems to be working. 720p? I guess because I'm streaming? Yeah, I wonder why it defaulted to 720. But maybe, I don't know. I clicked the use optimal video encoding thing. But yeah, I am streaming from my laptop. That's why I don't have the VRoid thing, the little VTuber thing. I don't have it on this computer. And then I was gonna download it and try to use it like that, but then I was like, no, this is like a temporary thing. Although it is working now, so that means I can stream PC games because I can stream from my laptop. I turn my screen off. FN and this. What the hell? Duplicate, extend, PC screen only. I thought I could turn my screen off. This? No, it's a touchpad. Whatever. Alright. But yeah, now that I have my laptop able to stream off of, that means I can stream PC games. So that's good. We got that. We got that out of this horrible situation. So now you get more PC games, or PC games in general. If you look at my channel, I don't have any PC games that I stream. I think I might have streamed Black Desert at a time. Oh, I forgot what was going on. I haven't streamed anything or played anything for the past few days. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my computer. I had to take it apart. I mean, thank God. When you're troubleshooting your power button not responding, the first thing they tell you to check is your power supply. And at first, like while I was doing it, I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm just gonna take it to a shop. But then I was like, I kind of want to get my certification for computer stuff, like tech support. So I was like, there's no way I can physically go and apply for that type of job when I'm taking my own computer for someone else to fix. That would be like a mechanic taking his car to a shop for a check engine light, like without even him checking it. It's just like, yeah, the car is messed up. Let me go to a mechanic, even though he's a mechanic. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Take it easy, Iggy. You're asleep, minding our own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's heads. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Alright.
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
We already heard this. I already heard this part. And the insults, which is a bit low. Interesting choice of words. I think we asked her where she live or something. Yeah, we saw this already.
Iggy huffed. Nat began to
remember
turn
where I
away
stopped.
indifferently.
I don't think I recall them, like what they did after talking with this cat thing.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Yeah, I don't remember this part, but we definitely remember the big-headed part, big-headed furball. Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented.
I do notice something interesting about these streaming from my laptop. The delay is like visible, but I am streaming off of Wi-Fi and I'm using Bluetooth headphones. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with the delay. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
It's a he. I assume it was a girl for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why I assumed it was a woman. A girl? A woman. A woman's an adult girl. So, like a kid. Like them. A girl.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
This is your home. Beat him up, Luca and Iggy. This is Beacon Pines. Look, Nat, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we stumbled through some time travel gate in Wheatwoods, or we teleported to some alternate universe. But this is all just some cool experiment by Kerr and his goons. But this is not our home. We're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful. Just give it to us straight. So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original true Beacon Pines. You both grew up here. I imagine he had a southern accent. But the town you call your home for the past several years is a replica. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair. But a replica nonetheless. It's impossible. It's too much work. You need a whole town to replicate a whole town. Indeed, to pull off such a fight would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. That which could not would require a precise duplicate. You would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You think so? Unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, we can leave that to this miraculous thing we call the brain. There's a real aversion to discontinuity or revulsion. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane. Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably. So you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all, and no one noticed? Precisely. But why? Why is the only question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
The source. Why'd you say the source like that? Why indeed?
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
It's all ridiculous. There's no way they could.
He looked down at his feet. His eyes darted back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this really is the home.
He sprinted off into the pale distance.
It's a dining.
As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out.
Iggy, it's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weepwood. Oh.
Chapter 6.
We landed on a very wild part. I mean, technically it isn't wild, because we did see them get frozen once. We saw them get frozen once, and what was another ending? Oh, where they got killed, I guess, by the clones. Another ending we saw was them being frozen? Did I say that already? Yeah, them being frozen, and I think that was 3. Yeah, 3 endings.
The source.
I know this, but I'm forgetting.
Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard, a headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. At this time, I thought I was visiting you. All this time I thought I was visiting you. You've been here alone in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. It ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply, just snow-covered silence.
This is not a children's game. Imagine the kid. Imagine the kid that bought this game, or the parent that bought this game for the kid. I mean, depending on how old they were. But this is like sadness. You don't finish this and go, yeah, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Why'd you give me the slit like that? What if I couldn't find you?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh, Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
We gotta hide. $259K? Fall off, distance still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. People who loved them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey, don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Weirdo. Here, I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses are out here, literally dancing on
Luca
graves.
stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, it's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey, who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow crying like some pushover. Who you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you acting like a horse's butt, I should stand up for myself. Yeah. Karen and his hard little band of clippers pulled off the switcheroo for a reason, right? Matt mentioned something about
Luca
a
wiped his
source.
eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever is at the source must be awful valuable to perennial harvest. Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it? What do you have in mind? Is it small? Wait. If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad, I promise. Let's do this. It can get awful cold out there in those woods, okay? Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Roro? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? The heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
We'll do it. Ah, shucks. Never hurt my feelings. Screw that guy. Everything looks like the same path. Is that it? Nope. I have been going to bed earlier since I couldn't stream before, so I think that's like messing me up right now because it's 8:26 and I'm like crazy sleepy. Dude, how do I steal? Look at the source. Am I stuck here? Oh, I got paid attention. Everyone is completely going. Wait a minute. If this was the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
What's that? Long story. So a few years back, I came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Now that wouldn't be fireworks stuff, that wouldn't be fireworks stuff they give kids. The good stuff. See, why did you bury it under a tree? It's a long part of the story. You and Roll were doing chores at Rolo's chicken coop. You guys pissed me off for some reason.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization. Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these are some premium files, so I might have underestimated things. You built the chicken coop.